Well, if you're new to this, potentially tuning in later, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. It is a survival multiplayer server that I started about a year ago. It centers around some community members of the Citadel Cafe podcast. But we have a lot of fun on the server, and we just updated to 1.13 last week. We did not reset. We updated the existing world. So, as a result, there has been a few things broken around here, including this farm and this farm and this farm, and you get the idea. So I released a new YouTube video. It's a first episode of a Let's Play series that I started. It is called The Citadel. Surprise, surprise. You can check that out at youtube.com/JoelDuggan. And right now, what I'm going to do is tackle some of the things that I discovered in that YouTube video that are broken, that required a lot more time and attention. We've got an iron farm way over in the distance that needs fixing, and we have a villager breeder over here. And I think the villager breeder is going to be a priority because it's causing some lag issues on the server. Hey, lunch lady. Yeah, Hermitcraft and Pixel Riffs are absolutely my big watches as well. Actually, speaking of Pixel Riffs, he has just started a new series himself. He has started a survival guide. So he's kind of focusing on some new players and some people that might be coming into Minecraft for the first time and might not know the ropes. And it is phenomenal. He's a good builder, but he's a good instructor in terms of what he's doing. And it's also a fun series because, you know, it's Pixel Riffs. He's a friend, so yeah, I'm looking forward to watching more of that too. I'm trying to think about what we need to fix this villager breeder, and I think the best thing to do is really just going to be to go over there first and take a look at what needs doing. It's funny, when I was recording the video, I was talking about what was wrong with the breeder, and turns out I was incorrect. I thought that I had a block swap that was as a result of the update aquatic, and it was not. It was a problem with the way that villagers now float in water and how they deal with being inside of a glass block. So to explain quickly, this is our villager breeder. It's a little bit more complicated than just a simple single cell breeder. That is all it is designed to be, but we have this mechanism here for turning it on and off. So if I turn it on, you'll hear a bunch of pistons go, and one of those pistons releases that wood block, which gives Sky access to that villager, which allows him to then detect the village and make these guys breed. The other system, if we go down here, is over here. So there's the piston that controls the Sky access for Mr. Villager here. Then we have a bunch of redstone that goes over this way, and those pistons, which I walked by in my YouTube video, but that's these two pistons here. So it's a simple kind of redirection of a water stream. So when they switch, this water stream sends everything that way. Currently, all of the food from our potatoes and carrot farms are going into this elevator, which feeds the villagers. If I switch that lever again, the on-off switch, you'll see what happens. Like that. And we want it off because it's broken and causing some problems. I am getting a little bit of a weird screen lag, but you'll see now that these pistons have now switched, and the water streams are now forcing all of the vegetables onto the greenhouse, which is good. That's what we want. And then what you heard there was some pumpkin farming in the background. So what we need to do is, if I can get up here. So currently you can just kind of see at the necks of those guys, there's a glass block, and it's been forced in there. So they're all stuck in a glass block. And what's happening is, as they breed, the baby villagers are stuck in that glass block. They're not dropping out into the water and then being moved away. So we need to replace that glass block, and I think potentially the other glass blocks around it, with slabs. I don't exactly know if I have to do all of them, because the problem there is that I've got this water stream. So this is not part of the design that I originally followed. This is a Frilioth design, and this is where the items come in, the food, and the villagers are able to grab it, I think, because in 1.13 items move real fast in water. I think they can still grab stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Don't have any food on me at the moment, so we'll have to test that out later. But the first thing we have to do is get all these guys out of here because it's causing some problems because they continue to breed amongst one another, which is a bad idea. So originally I was going to try to preserve 2 villagers and keep them over here somewhere, but honestly, I think the best thing to do is just going to be to drop them all, send them all down the hole, take them all over to the villager hotel, and then sort them out later and bring 2 more over here. At which point we can probably grab 2 green shirt dimwits and just use them. So I'm going to make sure that this is working. So that's closed off, which is going to send them down through the water stream to the hotel. Before I do this, I should probably check that water stream to make sure that everything is functioning in there too. Yeah, probably the best idea. Okay, so let's go check that water stream. So it goes underground, right underneath this. It goes out this way, underneath here, and then eventually puts the villagers into the hotel. So let's pop around and see what we can see. Okay, so this is where they end up. But in order to get access to it, there's quite a few in there now. We have to go down here, around the corner, go inside here, and this should give us access. So this is the water stream that they flow up into that little, call it the jacuzzi, I guess. So we've got a bunch of different signs here. So everything looks like it's okay. Do I have any ender pearls on me? I do. Excellent. So do that. I hope they fix this mouse wheel problem soon too. I'm having real trouble selecting things with my hotbar. So getting close, and so that's the window, that's the log, water source, and sweet. Okay, so this all looks clear and working correctly. So I don't want to go up in there because that's inside. Go back this way, I guess. I like the new water sounds. They're fun. Oh, is there a... No, there's not a way up there. Oh, there is a little endermite in here. I thought I heard an endermite. Be gone. Oh, I missed the door. Okay. So, I think what we're going to have to do is just drop those villagers and then see if we can sort them out later. We'll have to reuse some train tracks and, not train tracks, minecart rails to get them up back in there again. It's set up to be pretty easy. It's not terribly difficult to put them back. I've got a trapdoor set up there already. It'll give me an opportunity to maybe do some maintenance up there. So I think the thing to do is going to be to turn off this little water stream so we have a clear shot at what we're doing here. I'm happy that they changed the neon blue water. It's still pretty bright, but in 1.13 it's pretty good. Lunch Lady, are you guys on 1.13 yet? Okay. So that's gone. So now we can at least walk around in here and see what we need to do. So this here, this level, don't have it. Excuse me, I don't have any slabs. Slabs are going to go right here on the top part of this block. I don't want to make them, I can't make them all slabs. It has to be just this cross because this has to remain clear for the water to continue on the path that I had it on. And I think I'm going to leave those glass panes as they were, because that was working before. This fence post has got to be replaced and turned into a log. Hey, Stephanie. How are you? Oh, I think I just got a carrot. I did. So that must be coming in from up there. Okay. What's the best course of action here? So I guess we just have to get in there and drop them out. The problem, of course, is that they're fed villagers. I'd rather not lose them. But... oh, cool. Kim is watching as well. Hi, Kim. Kim might be interested in the new YouTube video that I posted yesterday. I started a Let's Play series. Fun times. Okay. So these guys are all fed. So when they get into that villager breeder, they're going to cause issues. So we're going to have to sort them quite quickly once they get into that holding pen over there. So I need spruce logs. I need a bucket of water. I'm going to need pistons. I do not need zombies. See ya. Is there another one? There's another one, isn't there? I hear them. Two of them? The problem with having villagers out around at night is that they're like zombie magnets. I will take all that. And that too. Man, I'm not sure if you can hear the banging, but somebody downstairs is like hanging pictures or something. Nodding empathically. Okay. Good to know. Yes, I think that... oh, sure. Trying to think about what fed villagers are. So you can see that, you see them throwing food back and forth. In order to breed, they have to be fed. They have to have a certain number of food items in their inventory. Thanks for the follow. Who was that? I don't have my video going, and that was silly of me. I should have done that. How do I get to my channel again? Having trouble with my Twitch app on the iPad, which is not new. It won't minimize. Hold on, chat room. I'm just going to reload the app here. See if I can watch my video. So I missed, unfortunately, whoever that was that followed me, but thank you very much. Very kind of you. There we go. Now it's working. Why does it still say starting soon on the video? Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out why I can't see the live. Well, here we go. That seems to have worked. Oh, I need to eat. Apparently I do. Okay, yes, sorry about that. I had to, I didn't have my video feed going on my iPad. So, we need to drop those villagers out. I need slabs, logs. What kind of slabs do I want? I'm assuming probably spruce slabs would look the best in here. What do I have for wood going on? Can't climb this ladder to save my life. Yes, spruce slabs is what we need. And I think that's it. Alright, so let's go sleep so we can get some sunshine going and actually see what's going on. Now, do I have slabs in here? I don't, but I have enough to make some. Do I have? We don't have an ender chest in here either. That was silly. Does MacCast have any slabs? Nope. Okay. That's right. Not difficult. So, I think the first thing to do is going to be dump the villagers out and then sort them out in the new breeder. Or maybe we should empty the... Oh, yeah. Alright, not the most interesting thing, but I think the thing to do is going to be to sort through the villagers that are in there now. Hello, skeleton. And then we'll be able to fill up the tank again once we get these guys all sorted out. Currently there is a librarian here, so I've got to... Let's see here. Make a little bit of room. I've got to grab goodie box. Get some paper. I was prepared for this. I knew I was going to have to talk to this guy. So we've got Bane of Arthropods 3. Let's see what this guy has. Oops. I'm going to want those back. 4 for a bookshelf. So I need to get 4 more emeralds from you. Not exactly the most efficient way to get emeralds, but I don't think he's going to be cleared again. I think I have to buy that bookshelf to get him to move forward. I had one guy I had to buy like 4 bookshelves from him before he unlocked. Yay! New trades available. Alright. What's your next book? I have to buy glass. So I need to buy emeralds. I find that librarians are either glass librarians or bookshelf librarians. Depending on what the random choice is, sometimes glass will unlock them, which is way cheaper. Yay! And then sometimes you have to buy bookshelves. Both of which are useful. It's not like it's a waste. Aqua Affinity for 16. Now I know we have an Aqua Affinity villager. Aqua Affinity for 9. You, sir, are not selling yourself very well. We need 1 more. Let's try to get 1 more emerald. And I guess we'll buy glass. It's actually a pretty quick way to get glass once you've got some emeralds. Yay, he unlocked. And my iPad looks like it's dying. Why did I lose the chat? Alright, hold on, chat. Let's see if I can get you back. Looting, wow. Looting 3 for 22. We may actually... That may actually be pretty good. Just, sorry chat, if you're saying stuff, I can't see it right now because I'm reloading my Twitch app. Do we have looting on any other thing? What did he say? It was looting 3. That's the max. That's the max looting. Sharpness. Bane of Arthropods. Looting 2 for 32. So already he's actually... He looks like he might be a keeper. Looting 2 for 18. Fortune. Flame. Yeah. He looks like he's sticking around. So Aqua Affinity for 18. Looting 2. Aqua Affinity for 9. And that guy's got looting 3. So this gentleman will be leaving us. He's going to check out. And the new guy is going to check in. I might have to just bring up Twitch on my other monitor. This iPad is not liking the new app. I think I can just go to my live channel. Okay, this is back. If it crashes again, I will find another way to chat with you guys. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I've been streaming, so it's got some headaches, some changes that have happened in my setup. What were we doing? We were going to put this guy in a new home, which means we need to get some rails. And this guy he is going to go away. Safe travels. And if we listen carefully, he's gone. And now, because the track is already set up, we can just send this guy on his way. Oh, that's right. This doesn't work anymore. I have to push them. I don't know why. I have to work on that. It's just not been a priority since once they hit the powered rail, they can just be on their way. Like that, and like that. If you see me switching my hotbar around a lot, it's because the issues that I'm having, it's a known bug with 1.13. When I scroll my mouse wheel, it takes like a couple of scrolls for the icon like down here on the hotbar. It takes a while for the icon to catch up, so I overshoot. I could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. But I'm not used to that. I'm used to using my mouse wheel, so it's a bit problematic. We are, however, going to get rid of the sign. That is no longer accurate. I'm not going to put the details in right now. I'm just going to say librarian looting 3. And we'll just leave that there for now. I'll fill in the details later. You guys don't want to watch me type on signs. Okay, new villager. How many do we have? Quite a few. You are a nitwit, which means that I should keep you for the breeder. And I'm just going to put you right there. So you are going to be part of the new... Oh, no. You're going to die in a block. Sorry. Well, that was unintended. Yeah, so this should power both rails and send them up here, but for whatever reason it doesn't work. I'm sure there's going to be other nitwits. They tend to happen a lot more often than we'd like. Cartographer, you just go on your merry way. Let's see if I can do this quickly. And I sent him the wrong direction. Crap. All right. Once you hit a powered rail, you should be good. Bye-bye. I'm still tickled by that little note block tune that plays when they go away. Another librarian. Mending for 10. Hello. Do we already have a mending for 10 villager? We do. But what else? What other treasures do you have? Let's find out. Hopefully this isn't too boring for people. It's something I kind of have to do to get through these guys. The whole point of this villager breeder is to have Cool villagers. Only 3. Can you guys still hear me okay? Is the chat still working? So 1. I want you to be a glass librarian. You are. Knockback. Not a good start, my friend. You've got but one more chance. Oh, are you going to be a bookshelf guy? Yeah, looks like you're going to be a bookshelf guy. Don't have any more. Maybe I can get some quick emeralds from the farmer. What was it? 3 for the bookshelf? Yay! Okay, so I think that should be his last book, right? Yes. So, Knockback and Curse of Vanishing. You, sir, are not staying with us. Up and away you go. Cool. Thank you for the feedback, Lunch Lady. Much appreciated. Sorry, I'm still working on having a good second monitor. They've not been cheap lately. Toolsmith, you are just going to go away. Not that I want these all to be dud villagers, but if most of them are useless, it's going to make this go a lot faster. Well, I've got about 4 or 5 of them left. Leatherworker. I wish that would work. Right. And away you go. Oh, no sound. Wonder where he is. Sometimes they don't go fully through the trap. Fisherman. Keep on pressing that by mistake. Even though it doesn't work. So one of those guys got sent away. So I used to be able to do this really quickly, and if you saw a villager coming that you didn't want, you could press that button before they stopped, and they would just continue right through. So I have to kind of rethink the system. Oh, here they are. Here's 2 of them. Looks like this guy is out of his cart. What's going on? Yeah, how did you get over there? I trade enough with these guys that killing them isn't such a bad thing. You don't want to lose your villager, I guess, status. But, so killing them in a trap, I mean sending them on their way, is the better way to go. See, that worked. If you're quick. If you're quick, it works. What do we got? What do we got? Green! You are staying. I want to not kill you. I want to send you eventually back to the breeder. I wish I could keep green guys that were already fed, but there's no way to tell. Like, there's no way to actually tell if a villager is fed or not, other than if he throws food to another villager. That's the only way. I sent you the wrong way. Crap. Oh, you're a farmer. I may actually want to keep you. kind of want another farm. Let's just put you over here for now. You can hang right next to your zombie flesh buddy. These guys are the old villagers, so they don't have any food, so that's good. One left. He is a... Oh, I don't know what this guy is. Cartographer. Switch that. Oh, nice. What kind of stuff is Kim building right now? Okay, and what is this guy? I'm going to look now before I send him in the... Oh, he's got an apron, so he's someone we are not keeping. So, set that, call you up, and say, see ya. Haha. Excellent. Okay, so now we can go and empty the villager breeder. First, we are going to sleep, though. Mostly just because it's easier for you guys to see on the stream what's going on, because it's kind of dark in the breeder. Do that. Okay. So this is going to be fairly easy in terms of getting them out of here. It's just a matter of breaking that fence post, and they should all drop, I think. That fence post and maybe the glass block that they're in. So let's see here. Well, the carrot farm's working. That's good. Let's just see what happens. Can they jump up this? Is this one block? Or is that 2 blocks? That's 2 blocks. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, so there wasn't 40, but there was certainly enough. So they're all going to go down, and they're all going to go into the breeder, I think. I hope they're all going. When they go one at a time, they go. So usually what happens that it's not adult villagers that are going through this. Normally it's baby villagers. So that's interesting that these guys aren't going down. Let's see if I can't. So now that they're all down. Oh, did he go? Yeah. Okay, so it's just a matter of maybe time before they go. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe push them along. So why are they stuck there? Is it maybe that it's only too high? I don't think I can see from around here. No. What is going to be the best way? Oh, so I guess, yeah, I guess it's just a matter of time. This one guy got stuck, and it's just a matter of how he's going to swim, but... Okay, so that's good. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to have to get in here. To pick up this water so it's not such a pain in the butt to work in here. Plus I don't want all my items to be pushed down. So, I need to empty my inventory is what I need to do. Clean things up a little bit. Hey, Zachary. Thanks for coming by. How are you? What is up? I am fixing the villager breeder that has broken. So I'm going to need brown glass panes. I am not going to need granite, diorite, or gravel, or coal. Actually, well, I'm not going to need any of this stuff. I'll have to come back and clear this up later. I just want a cleaner inventory. Oh, I have to remember to bring those rails back. Okay, Okay, I think that should be a little bit better. Just in terms of ease of working. Yeah, so the villager breeder, Zachary, broke with the 1.13 update. I feel like maybe, yeah. So what I have to do is I have to get some pistons and I have to get some slabs. So I need redstone. I need, not terracotta, I need wood box. I have another issue with my mouse lagging when I'm using OBS, which is a real pain. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot changed, and I want to say, dude, it's changed for the better. I really like the changes that they've made. I'm playing with the beta texture pack as well, so you might not recognize some of the textures, or it might look a little bit funny because I do have a custom texture pack. I mean, it's the same texture pack that a lot of people are using, but it's not the 1.13 release. It's like the 1.13 beta release. It's from Mojang, but it is not 100% pure 1.13. So piston, lever, or lever, depending on tomato, tomato, potato, potato. And then slabs from here. And everything else I have. I've got a log. Apparently when Frilioth redid his, he used fence gates here. I'm going to leave the glass panes in place just because I know they work. If they don't work anymore, then I'll replace them. But for now, I think we have to keep them as they are. Yeah, my mouse is doing some weird stuff. So hopefully that will not stay. So this glass block has got to be changed into... is it that one? No, it's the middle one. So is that a glass block? I can't tell. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so this has to be removed because the orange, I think, is what was dictating our changes. So eventually what we want to do, I'm going to put this in temporarily so that we know what's what. That eventually has to be I think that's how it goes. I should put the log in first. So the log and the water go here. What is that dark oak? Must be dark oak. Yeah, okay. I thought it was spruce. Never mind. So the water is held in place by the fence, by the panes. So that is the water level. So we should be able to put the water here and have it not go anywhere. Correct. Okay, so it's weird, but the glass panes are holding the water in place. And the baby villagers should be able to sneak out between those panes. So if that is what the villagers are standing in, then it is not this. Why was that a glass pane? I might have to put the villagers in here to really understand what's going on. Get everything at the right height. Okay, yeah, no, that has to stay. That will have to stay glass. But I can't remember whether this is the slab or that's the slab. Whether it's the top part or the bottom part. I'm really not sure. I know that this is no longer accurate. Like, that has to go. Because the villagers kind of, like, they bob up and down right here. But they don't bob up and down quite as dramatically. They stay really low. So I'm thinking that they might hover kind of like, I think the slab might go at this level. Right there. That would probably make the most sense. Because then food would sit on top of that slab from above. I guess it really doesn't matter because they don't grab the food from above. They grab the food from the side. I just know that the slab has got to be pushed into them once the villagers are in there. So I don't think they can get out. So let's just put that back and this back. And I guess we can put, I don't need to get in there anymore except for the water for the collection area, but that's easy enough. There's a little pond over here we can just grab a bucket of water from. When you played Minecraft, Zachary, what kind of world were you playing in? Was it creative? Was it survival? Okay, so that is back. That is back. So that looks right. So now the issue is just getting a couple of villagers back in there. And so the thing now is to go back and sort out those other villagers. And then get a couple back over here. Okay. Gee, the sun is setting already? Crazy. Yes, Kim. Thank you for the reminder. I go forever without eating in this game. it's kind of silly. All right, so it looks like a lot of our villagers have made it over here, and there's plenty of green shirt nitwits, so we will try to keep one of those guys if we can, because once we have 2 of them, we can send those 2 back over to the breeder right away and start the testing process. And you are a weaponsmith. I don't mind if these guys are not keepers because they've been eating. So I don't want them to breed with anybody in here. Really mess up things. Fisherman. Well, if you're going to die in a block, that's okay too. I want my minecart back though. Oh, I should have waited for you to die. Alright, put the minecart back. Ooh, hey, who are you? 38. You are not staying around. If you're wondering, the best rotten flesh trade is 36. Hey, see that? That was fast. Those were some master skills. I'm kidding. It was not that hard. Okay, so we have 2 nitwits for the breeder. Good to go. Can change that back. Ooh, I may want to keep you. 37. Nope. Bye-bye. Bon voyage, as Bugs Bunny used to say. Zip. I'm not sure what it is about these mechanics, but they don't seem to work. That killing mechanism in their exit strategy doesn't always chime. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries. Ooh, farmer? It is a farmer. 15, 17. Nope. We're good. 18 for wheat, though. Oh. It's only 1. I don't know. I'm not sure what the lowest wheat is. I wonder if he's the lowest wheat. Because 15 is low potatoes, I think. Lowest we have... So 21, 17, and 16. 18, 15, and 17. 6, yeah. Actually, this is the guy that would go. Because I think that the new guy is a better trade. Oh, this mouse thing. I hope they fix it soon. Yes, so goodbye, farmer. You have been helpful, but you are being replaced. New farmer. And put the fence back. And we'll just get rid of this sign quickly. I'll have to update that later. Farmer, we'll say 19. Wheat, 15. Potato. I don't remember what the other ones were, so we'll leave that there for now. Replace this. I already have enough nitwits. I don't need more. Sweet. This is going a lot faster than I thought. How many are left? Just one. And you, sir, are a 36 trade. We are going to keep you. Yay. Oh, I forgot that doesn't work. Okay. These guys are going on a long trip. Eventually these purple clerics are going to come with me to the swamp where I have a zombie spawner, and we are going to be able to use them to get a lot of emeralds, because the rotten flesh that comes from the zombie spawner is just ridiculous. There's so much of it. So those guys are going to the swamp. And now this is all sorted. I want to make sure that there's no villagers roaming around down here, because it has happened in the past where they don't stay there. Well, looks like we're all clear. Okay, so we no longer need this sign. I can actually say, put this sign down here and say, destined for Joel's swamp base. Switch that, and I think we're good. Grab our extra shulker here. So now the process is going to be to put some tracks down to get these two out to the top of the breeder and down into the system. Okay. So we'll get some powered rails and some junk blocks and a bunch of stuff. And I'm probably being chased by like 3 zombies. Look at them all. I think there's more mobs in 1.13. Like, they're everywhere. Yeah, like, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 zombies just hanging outside that door. So, junk block, probably the easiest thing to use is going to be netherrack. I know I have plenty of rails, so that's not going to be an issue. probably sleep too, just because I've not yet encountered phantoms, and I do not want them around when I'm doing this. Whoa. Okay. So, surely I have more powered rails than that. I think they're all on my redstone box. So let's just grab, excuse me, all of those powered rails. I think 3 stacks of rails should be fine. I've got redstone over there. I'm gonna dump some of this junk that I don't need. Flesh, bow, carrots, more glass. Actually, I got quite a bit of glass from that trading. That was pretty cool. It's not a bad way to go. I can put all this stuff back in the shulker boxes that are over by the breeder. Emeralds and glass and these guys. So those guys. So now I just need... Where's my nether rack? Ah. Don't think I'll need more than 2 stacks of nether rack either. All right. Back we go. I love having beacons with speed in the meadows. It makes everything so much easier. I was flying around a lot lately, but I just kind of like walking around when I'm streaming. It's relaxing. So what we're going to do is we're going to send these guys out the front door. And I think if I start here, I can get the tracks up one without having to destroy the steps. And I just basically want this tall enough that it's not going to be accessible to any mobs, just in case. Yeah, as long as it's 1 high above the ground up here, then we should be good. Whoop, not that way. How did you get out here? Interesting and troubling. Huh. Weird. How did he get out? Oh, maybe from over there? Hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, so we need to get these guys up to the top. Easiest thing to do is going to be to probably start up there and come down. So we can do this. That's the other thing that's changed with the mouse wheel, is that you can't, if I crouch, like if I hit the crouch button to stay on the edge here, I can't change my hotbar with my mouse wheel. I have to use my keys, and my muscle memory is having a hard time with it. Can I reach that? I can. Fantastic. We are going to just pop this up here, and then make a little house. So we want them to stop so that we can push them in ourselves, just so that they don't hurt themselves, because we don't want the actual cart to go down there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to open it. And we will do... I want to make sure that I know that that's the one to break. And it'll have to go up one more. Okay. So this is not exactly fancy, but it's going to work just fine, I think. I've done this a couple of times. Say about here. Yeah. So now we just have to go back down. I may not have enough netherrack. Okay, let's just go. It's not a big deal. We can always just use stone, but let's see. Just need to get close enough that I can place a couple of blocks. There. Bring this down to there. And then I'll have to put a bunch of powered rails up there. So we'll have to go get... I'm pretty sure that the redstone box has got way more powered rails. There we go. That'll do the trick. And normally I use levers, but I think I'm going to use redstone blocks just because it's going to make things a lot easier. How do I get back up there? Is the ladder, I think the ladder goes all the way up, doesn't it? It does. Just walk along the fences. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to change you out here. And so this takes them down. They drop them down on the dirt block. And actually this has to be... Crap, I made that too low. This has to be one higher. I think I'm gonna make every second one. 1, 2. I think if I make every second one a redstone block, that should be enough to get them up. I might put an extra one at the bottom. Whoop, you're supposed to be powered. Yeah, let's put 2 powered there. Why not 3? And 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll turn you. Whoops. Yeah. Between the mouse woes from OBS and the mouse woes from 1.13, it's a little bit tricky, so hopefully it's not hard to watch. Okay, turn you into powered rail. And turn you into a powered rail. And I think maybe we'll do all powered here at the start. So what time of day is it? Because that is the tricky part. It looks like it's almost sunset. Yeah, there's the sun. Okay, so we'll wait until morning. Well, I'll sleep. Hi, you two. This is not a mod pack. This is vanilla. I have a texture pack. And one of the texture packs is from Xisumavoid, and it is the 3D rails, which look way better, but it doesn't change the way that they work. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, so these guys have got to get on that rail, and then we'll hook that up. And we'll go from there. Okay, so let's get ready to sleep. Double check that this is all going to work. This is bugging me. I know it's supposed to be a torch, but I'm going to just... Every time I walk by, it kind of drives me just a little bit crazy. Let's see here. So if I look in here, what we should see is that should be clear space right down to the water. Looks like that's the case. So once they're in there, we're gonna have to push. We're gonna have to push a slab in on them. I just, like I said, I can't remember what level that slab goes in at. I want to say that level. I feel like I need to get a villager in there first, but if anybody wants to look up the 1.13 villager breeder tutorial from Frilioth while I'm doing this, I did take the few minutes to just reference that Frilioth video, and I was right. I'm glad that I did, because I was looking at this a little bit too high. So the slabs go directly on top of the fence gates in his video, which are the panes in my video. So it means that this is going to be a slab right here. So slab on top of that. Hopefully that will not block the water going around. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the slab piston thing. So that was a glass block. So that means I need a... Is it a slab on the bottom? I think it was a slab on the bottom. I need a slab here. I need a glass block here. And then I need my piston to be here. I find pistons a lot easier to place in 1.13 as well. All right, so that is ready to go. So that when we get our villagers in there, we can push them in no problem. So I'm just referencing this video again. These new mechanics, I mean, it's interesting. I don't mind. Just trying to look to see where he has that. It looks like it's on the top part of the... I think I might have that in the wrong spot. So let's just... This might take more than one try. Oh, no. Crap, that is exactly what I didn't want to do. First word problems. Okay, I'm sure I've got more spruce slabs. I never take all of them. No, okay, good. So those spruce slabs are going to be somewhere in that water system, floating somewhere. So I was wrong. It is, the slab goes up here. Because the villagers' feet are like halfway down the water. So that's where that goes. Okay, so I think, again, we're looking at the time of day. Probably have to go sleep again, and then we'll be able to move some villagers. The exciting part of today's stream. This is actually going faster than I thought, so I'm quite happy with that. While we're waiting for the sun, I want to check to see if we got any loss happening with these farms. The Item elevators are now also screwy in 1.13. And you can see, do we have anything? Nothing hanging out. These hoppers here on the right get items underneath them, and I don't know why. The items should be going straight up into the hoppers, and I'm not sure why we're getting lost on that. So it's a little bit tricky. Like, I wonder if we have any over here with the melons. Anything kicking around? No melons there. They could have despawned, that's the thing. Like, you've got to see it when it happens. Anyway. Whoa! What's going on? What? Okay, that was weird. It's almost night. I want to sleep. Yay, okay. All right, so dawn of a new day and some villager moving. Some moving and some shaking. So the crazy part here is that we have to take the door off of this, which I never like doing. Always find that a little bit tricky. So let's grab our first villager and get you onto the track. Or a track. Go. Run, Forrest, run. Are you going to make it up that hill? No problem. Awesome. Excellent. And you should be sitting in a hole, unable to go anywhere. Wonderful. I have to figure out how to break this box. Perfect. And now I think the easiest thing to do is going to be to try to get underneath him and break the dirt block that way. Boy, was I thinking. So he should, in theory, drop right down into our villager breeder. 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right, so let's go down and check. Actually, sorry, lie. Oh, no. This is always tricky with Elytra. I need to replace that dirt block before I forget. Otherwise, I'm just going to send somebody in there with a mine cart, which is not going to be good. Dirt block. Like that. By the way, this is kind of a neat trick. If you jump and close the fence gate, then you end up on top of the fence. Oh, no you don't. They fixed that. Okay. Okay, so I can turn this off. I'm gonna go in here and check this guy out. So yes, when I put that slab across, it is going to be the right level for it. I just hope that the water doesn't do anything crazy when we put the feeding system back in. So now we can go back and get another villager. See how close that is. Oh, I'm gonna be in the tree. Let's get our other dude. Nobody came in that wasn't supposed to come in. Let's see if we can push this guy out onto the track. And I want my door ready because I'm going to turn around and fix this door right away. Because I know he will get where he needs to go. So now to keep anybody from coming in that's uninvited, I can just do this. And I think the door was on that one? No. Door must be out the front. And then the pressure plate is, I guess, here. Looks fixed to me. All right, let's see if we have fixed this once again. So break this little cart. I'm sure a lot of people know this, but if you hit F3 and B, it brings up those little hitboxes. And I find that it makes it a lot easier when you're trying to remove mine carts from under villagers. And then, once again, Geronimo! Oh no, you're on the trapdoor. Why are you on the trapdoor? Let's do that. And I think I have to just go around the other side and push him. I think I will get rid of the carpet, and then if I put, just give him a nudge, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so now that they're in there, so the way that it was explained in the video is they pop around and jump around like that, and they used to do that all the time. But once you put something in there, then they stop doing that. I thought that it was a lot higher. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just find out. I guess I'll be able to break it later. I'm not entirely sure here. So yeah, it's on the one above the fence gates. Sorry for the pause there. I was double checking the videos. Just kind of comparing everything. Oh, that's really cool, Lunch Lady. Yeah, I use the hitbox quite a bit actually. It's good for when you're setting up eyeline stuff, like getting slimes to follow iron golems and things like that. I find it quite useful. Yeah, I think I have this right. So let's just see. Just have to take a redstone block and stick it here. And these guys will eventually stop. And then we break this. And that is where they sit. Now our glass is back. So that's good. So I've got glass on all the sides. They're open to the top. So if we wanted to feed them manually, we could. I think that this will work. We have to test it to find out for sure. So the only other issue, I feel like there's some glass that's miscolored or missing. So the only other thing that I'm not sure about is the waterway for feeding them. So let's just put this back the way that it was, like that. And so this water comes down here and it will go zigzag around like that, and then it drops down. Now here there's a glass pane there, so the water doesn't connect, but I'm wondering if baby villagers can get caught there. I feel like that this was, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this has to go down like that. I really don't know. I don't think the baby villagers can go out that way. I didn't have that problem before, but I don't remember this being open on the sides like that. I have a bucket of water. I have to go get a bucket of water anyway. What? right. I need to update my water bucket texture too. Okay, so let's put this in and see what happens. So they don't connect. That's good. Like they don't flow into one another. I'm just not sure if, because it's open, if babies can fit in there. But we'll find out. I want to see whether these guys can grab carrots, because they should be hungry, because they were not fed villagers. Oh. I don't know if that's going over the edge or if they're grabbing it. I can't tell. To see if I can throw it that way. So that one went down the chute. Don't think that one did. I think they're grabbing them. Yeah, that one's getting picked up. They're not getting picked up until the end, though. So I'm wondering if there's a way to somehow slow them down. I don't know if there's a way to slow down items in water streams yet. Because they're only picking them up at the very last second. But maybe it takes them that long to see it. It could also be that they're picking them up here at the corner because they can't reach them. Because I don't think I can have water going across the top of that. And I think I have to have glass there. So, oh, there's carrots coming in from up top now. Oh, they seem to be grabbing them. Yeah, okay. That's fair. We don't want all the vegetables going to them anyway. I put the door back on the villager breeder, didn't I? Or the villager hotel? I think I did. I'm gonna go check that. I just want to make sure. Yes, yeah, I put the door back on. Okay. So now that this is working again, we can turn it on. So, exposes the villager to the sky to detect the village. It changes the pistons down here to have vegetables streaming in to feed them. The cool thing is that once the villagers are full, then the you saw that drop off where I was trying to figure out whether the carrots were going in or out of the villagers or down the chute. Well, the chute comes out over here. So if they are full, then the extra vegetables will come down this way. I forgot this ladder was here. Yeah, so it comes up right here. So this is that extra chute. It's right above us. Right there. Okay, so I think that takes care of everything with only one slab. Like, that was a really easy fix. It looks like they're breeding. So now we just wait. Are we going to be able to see a baby live? Because I really want to make sure that that baby drops. I do not want the baby to be in there. See, previously that whole block was a piece of glass and the baby's head got caught in the glass and it would stay up there. But now that it's only a slab and it's a block and a half, I don't remember how tall a baby is, but they're smaller than a block, I think. Do I have any torches? Yeah. Maybe a little bit lighter. I just want to see. Oh, no, he's not going anywhere. Crap. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on. He's getting caught on... What is he getting caught on? So I have to pick this up. He's getting caught on... the trap doors that I have there, and they are there for the water, but not, I don't need them on that side. Okay, so we can do this. Grab that. Grab that. We can grab that. And maybe I do have to make these fence gates, because he's not sinking. Oh, there's a glass block here too. Right. So let's do... This has to be a slab. There we go. That's what we wanted. So hopefully this will work. So we can get rid of this here. Put a slab up there. I don't know. I guess we have to get rid of those trapdoors. They weren't really serving any purpose. They were just aesthetically kind of balancing out the other side. So I can get rid of this. Hey, Wilson. Yes, it is indeed. For me, actually, it's dirt. Harvesting dirt or sand is the real satisfying thing. So we need to replace this. You know what? I'm gonna go sleep just because it's really dark on the video. Let's get this. Plus, the only more satisfying sound than dirt or glass is going to be zombies burning. So we'll just sleep real fast here. I'm pleased that this only took like a couple hours. I think that's how long I've been streaming. Maybe less than that. Ah, I smell barbecue. I love having a moat. Oh, how did you get up here? There must be some spawning spaces on the island. That's not good. And neither is that. I put these little magma blocks around, and they don't seem to be doing their job. Okay, so... Oh, is there 3 guys in there now? I don't want there to be 3 villagers. I need to finish this quickly. So we need to break this and turn this into a... Oh, not double slab. That's bad. Just a slab. Yeah, the new zombies, there's a lot of... and I feel like there's more mobs. I mentioned this before earlier in the stream, but I think there's more mobs in 1.13. They appear more often. Okay, so grab the carrots. Grab this guy. So, we cannot put a slab here because that will cause problems. I don't know if we can put a slab here. And we cannot put... we cannot remove this trapdoor. I don't think there's anything there that we could put that's thinner. So right now the babies can only get out like on a couple sides because they can't go down this way or that way. Well, I guess they can go that way. So they got like 3/4 of the log they can get around on. So I think that should fix it. So slabs, it does look a little bit funny. Certainly does not look symmetrical, but we don't really come in here that often. Let's put the water back to see if that's going to be okay. Looks like it's working. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll try throwing a couple carrots here. See if they still grab them. Oh. Do they go under that now? I think my carrots are slipping under. Ooh. That's a problem. So maybe that has to be glass too. Okay, let's try this. So it's maybe not going to be the perfect villager breeder, because this slab has to be glass. Hey, Zach Boy, thanks very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. We have a couple of Zachs in here, I think. Or at least that's the handle that people have chosen. So yeah, so the water is coming here. Items go around the corners, and they're gonna get lost down there as well. Shoot. How do we do this so that they don't? I mean, I guess we could put them... We could put the items higher. That could be the other thing that we try to do. How do we do that? We can't put the water stream any higher because that'll drown the villagers. The things that you do when you modify a design and you think it's going to help it, and it does not. So the baby villagers are going to be able to go out this side, and they're going to be able to go out the other side. It's like 2/3 of it. Because really, what happens here? So wait a minute, maybe I can do a couple water streams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is where they drop. So if I have a glass block here, that leaves the villagers, the baby villagers, space to get out, but the water will stop here unless I put another water source. Oh, no, because then the water source is going to flow the wrong way. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I could turn this into an ice block and then have... Nope, that doesn't work either. Anybody in the chat proficient with water streams? Basically, we can't leave... No, I can't have this. This can't be a glass block. It's this that... this has to change. Right? Yeah. So this has to be a glass block like that. And actually they both do. Yeah, they both do. So, how does this work? So that has to be a glass block too. Because they can grab the food. So I put this back in here. Goes around. And the food will just stop. I don't think it'll go over the edge. It might. It might. We have a potato. A couple of potatoes here. So let's just see. No, not my bucket. Did I grab it? No, I just... whew. Wrong button. Mouse wheel problems. Okay, so do they grab the potato? They grab the potato. I don't think... So they're not missing the potato. That's good, but I don't think the potatoes will actually go over the edge either. I mean, I can test with another item. It's kind of good that they hang there, but if they hang there indefinitely, then they're just going to despawn, which is a problem. Because technically, I think... What happens if I put a block here? The water goes straight. Right, because I like if the water flows diagonally there, we can get the potatoes into that other block. Okay. I just need them to get down there once they're no longer being collected by villagers. So maybe I just need to change the drop. I just wish there was a way I could raise this so that items... This could be the first. I mean, I don't want to change too much here, but I could just extend this by a little bit, because there's that. Yeah. Items hit that sign and drop, but I could easily make this water source 1 block higher, which I think would solve our problems. Yeah, that seems like the simplest solution. So what would be the best way to do that? Let's go up here for a second. I want to see if I can extend this by a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could put another piece of ice there and see if the items just make it. Because that's a possibility. Oh. No, they're getting stuck. Why are you stuck there? That's not good. So they make it through. Ah, what's coming up underneath is getting stuck, I think. So if I go down and put some carrots in the elevator, they're probably not going to make it all the way. Let's see. So many water mechanic things are busted with an update to 1.13. So if I put a couple of carrots in here, let's put 3. And they'll see if they get hung up at that top tower. Oh. I find the controls really smooth. I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing. Oh, so it doesn't look like they got hung up. I have no way of knowing. I should have taken that water stream out because now I have no way of knowing where they went. They probably got eaten up by the villagers. So let's grab that. And we'll do that again. And we'll see if they make it all the way to the drop. Three carrots go in. And 3 carrots end up there. Fantastic. Oh, 4 carrots. Well, maybe that there could have been another one from the farm. So that's good. So I think the thing to do is going to be to move that sign back and add 1 more piece of glass. And I think that should solve the problem. So let's just see if, do we have... I'm sure I have ice, packed ice with me. Yep. Okay. So grab some stairs and see what we can do here. So all we want to do is just remove this and add that and that. And I guess we'll just have to enter in this way. Put in a stair. I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? No, I have to do a temporary block. That... This is the curse that you bear when you want to make stuff, but you also want to make stuff look good. Alright, so now that water stream goes just one block farther. That is good. So they obviously can't get the vegetables from that far away. They have to be up closer. So what that means is down here, we would just... How would we do this? I guess we would just put a block there of our choice. I guess brown glass makes the most sense. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should work. So let's just... Oh, come on. This is such a tight space. Having this hole here is kind of a pain. So let's just put the water back. That gets where it needs to go there. I don't know what happened to the vegetables and the potatoes. So if we throw in... I just threw my bucket in, didn't I? All right. Carrots. Let's do... I have to throw them in from the other side here. So they look like they're getting grabbed. Just barely. And I guess I have to try and see... Okay, so things that go over the edge really do have to go all the way around. So if I do that, then the item goes around. I kind of want to try to push the items a little bit closer here, and I don't know how to do that. I don't think like a fence... I wonder what a glass pane would do. If I put a glass pane here, it completely blocks the water. Okay, so I can't do that. What about... Yeah. Okay, so carrots get picked up at that point. I think that works for me. So now we just have to check to make sure that this water stream, that the items are going far enough that they get off the edge. I don't even think we need that sign. I think that the carrots are going to go through. So we'll just make sure that these things go off the edge. Yep. No problems there. Let's try all of them just to make sure. Yep, so that works. Looks a little bit different now, but I'm happy. Down here, everything looks like it's doing what it should be doing. A little bit weird with the way that the slabs look. But overall, I'd say a success. I feel like I've got... I think what it is there's brown glass over here, and I thought maybe not. It's also with the new textures, I don't have the connected glass, so it looks different than I remember. Okay, so I think that's done. I think we just have to wait to see if we've got any baby villagers, and if we have baby villagers, if they come out, or if they end up breeding in that space. I really hope that they get pushed out and that having 2/3 of it exposed. So the way that it looks now, the baby villagers will get their head caught on that, but they will be able to come out on these 3 spaces here. Not that side, not that side, and not that side. So yeah, so that's half. I guess they can come out this side if and when they get bred. But those 2 guys inside should push them out. I hope. Yeah, look at there. I usually get a bunch of zombies, but 4? That's crazy. And there's a creeper somewhere here too. I need to put like magma blocks or something there so that these guys are just constantly getting destroyed. Like fish in a barrel. See, now this is what I don't want. I need to look up as to whether they changed the mob mechanics. I feel like the range on zombies is a lot longer. Okay. Well, I am satisfied with that change, so now we got to clean up our mess. Can put some of the stuff back. Minecart. Trapdoors. Redstone. Did I get that piston? I think I did. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Piston tracks. All this stuff. Man, I am so glad that we've got shulker boxes now. Makes a big difference. Alright, so I don't see any hearts. So we don't have any villagers happening yet. But I know that once you turn this thing back on, you often have to like reload the chunks. So I'll have to go do that. And then we've got to take down this mess. And I think the thing to do is going to be to start at the top, maybe. Oh. So close. And we can take this down. I find after finishing chores like this, taking down all the scaffolding is always really satisfying. Okay, so there was one other thing I wanted to fix up here, and that was these pumpkins. But I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it and be on our way. Can I don't really care about the netherrack. We have tons. I don't think I can ender pearl over there. Oh well. Let's see if there's any rails. That's what I want, is the rails. Go. I'll just climb back up. And that is why we made it out of netherrack. Do. The pickaxe go. Yeah. Okay, that was more fun than it should have been. Boink. And now we just go collect everything. Awesome. All right, so that shore is done. The villager breeder should now be working. It's just a matter of seeing if we get any new villagers. There is one dude in here, but he is obviously not someone we're keeping. So we'll go for a clean slate there. I don't see any babies in the holding area, so nothing new yet. And I have to return my emeralds, and I think it was just a small stack of rails that we keep in here. Mine carts. And I think that's it. How many powered rails do we have? Oh, 6 is good. Let's just do a couple more. This all goes back in the barn. Oh, no problem, Stephanie. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you in the chat room. And hi to Kim. I'm glad that she's still enjoying the stream. Yeah, and please let me know if you have some feedback about the Let's Play episode. It's a little bit longer than I intended. It's about 30 minutes. I wanted to try to keep them around 20. Yeah, if you've got feedback for me, I'd be happy to hear it. You can just send me an email or send me a message on Twitter or something like that, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel. And hey, why not like the video if you don't mind? If you do enjoy it, then it's a great way to share it around. And thanks, Lunch Lady. I'm happy with it. Things are looking up. Gonna eat some chicken. Put some stuff back. Trying to keep myself organized since the new update. I feel like we took some tree stuff that we have to replace here. Dark oak logs. I'm low on spruce. Not too bad. Okay, so we just do this. Don't necessarily need to keep the carrots, but whatever. More rotten flesh. Another rack goes back. Made a rhyme. Didn't mean to. Redstone. And we are back to a manageable inventory. Yay. So one thing I wish they had changed is a slightly larger inventory. I mean, I guess shulker boxes help, but still not perfect. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do up around the breeder there, I wanted to check to see. I've got these new spruce trap doors, and they look like this. I think they're pretty cool, and I think that they might look better around some of those magma blocks that we had out this way. So to light the area up a little bit more, I put these little magma blocks in here, and it looks like kind of fire in a barrel, I guess. But I'm not really happy with the original trapdoors, and I'm thinking that if we swap them out, that it might look better. So let's just take a step back here and see. Oh, that one's got a light on it. Interesting. That's okay. I'm okay with some asymmetry. That looks okay. I think it's going to look better when it's around one that's got all 4. Because these do give off a little bit of light. They're not really going to block mob spawns, but it makes the build look cooler. Don't want them on the top, though. So they sort of look like barrels. I did it again. So I think I've got another one around the other side, so we can maybe back up over here and take a look at both and see what we think. Yeah, okay, so pancakes were yesterday morning. Check Instagram, Wilson. So what do you think, chat room? We've got magma in a barrel or magma in the trapdoors? I'm kind of liking the barrel. These ones look like they give off more light, but it also looks less believable. I mean, it would make more sense if the iron trapdoors were better looking. They're kind of bright. That's right. I think I'll do all of them, and then we'll just kind of let that sit and see if we like it. I'm going to be one short. Oh, that's because of that one I did out front, isn't it? Yeah. Do I have enough spruce in here? Oh, I need to take some of this stuff back. Yeah, we got enough spruce. We can just turn this into some trapdoors. New ones for sure. Cool. Thanks, Wilson. Yeah. I think I agree with you. Okay. See that I was trying to scroll my mouse wheel there while I was crouching because I didn't want to fall in the moat. And you can't change your items in your hotbar. How many of these are there? Oh, I fell in the moat. I think that was it. I think that's all of them. So at nighttime, they look really cool. Like they just, I mean, there's torches everywhere, but they just kind of give off just a little bit more light. They look better. Yeah, I'd like to find a better solution than just having torches on the wall back there. But I guess I could put them on fences. Because I think this has got a torch underneath it. Yeah. And then this, I think the same thing is true over here. Yeah. I should maybe put some like mossy cobble and maybe a bush or something in there. That would be cool. Has anybody been using the new blocks for different builds? Like I've been mostly fixing things here in the Dartmouth Meadows. I haven't really been doing anything new because some of the fixes involved reducing some lag on the server. Let's just see if we've got any issues with these item elevators. Any items hanging around? Not seeing anything. I still don't know how to fix this. I guess the idea is that I could try to put the chest closer, but I think we're going to have this still have the same problem. Okay, so nothing there. Let's go down underneath and see if there's any problems down below. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're getting a lot of vegetables in here, which we don't want. So essentially what's happening is that items are going by too quickly because of the ice and stuff. So I could try removing the ice from between the filters. That would be the easiest fix, I think. Got some stone on me. I could probably do that now. And just see if that slows them down enough. So if I remove this, then take out each one of these. I don't care about that one. Where did that go? And then just replace it with regular stone. I think you still have to have like ice underneath slabs for items to get through. But I don't know whether this is going to slow them down or not. So let's just see. If I shoot an item in here that's not filtered, then it should just go all the way around. So let's just put an ender pearl here. Well, it slows them down a little bit. Slows them down a little bit. So the ender pearl got around to the overflow chest. Let's just see what happens when we put like a ton of potatoes in, like one after another. Because they all should go in the last one, the yellow one. Any potatoes get past? Yeah, so the filter's not fast enough. So that's the issue, is that the filter is not fast enough. So the overflow chest is good, but what I think we want to do is have the water stream come back around so that the potatoes have like a constant stream. The problem there is if you get any items in here that are not part of the stream, then they will just keep cycling around until they despawn. Which is not the end of the world, I guess, because not a lot of stuff goes in here. But still. Wonder why that is. I guess it's just because there's only 41 from 64. So yeah, there's only 23 items. So once this is into, if it gets 23, it can't take any more. And then they go by. I might be able to design a better filter. Like a longer filter. Just add an extra, I guess, an extra amount. Oh no, I guess that still doesn't. I'd have to play with that. I'm not sure that would really work. So, hey, there's Alistair. Sweet. We haven't been playing online together in a while. So I guess the thing to do at some other point is going to be to bring this water stream back around. But I just, at that point, I don't know what to do about having an overflow filter. Like, how do you get items out of the stream that you don't want in if it's just, if they come in here and they just drop into an endless loop? Right? Because we could have the water stream come back and just poke them in here and then everything would start going back around again. Okay. Well, the fact that we're getting vegetables in here is not great, so we should probably try to fill this up. What do I want to try and do here? Don't have a lot of room. I guess I'll have to come back and empty that out. Yeah, Alistair and I were talking earlier about mouse wheel issues. But, you know, I think this might be a good opportunity to just to kill the stream for now. I might be back later on today, but I think I accomplished what I set out to do. And I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I think we've got the iron farm to fix, but I can't do that right now. That's another couple hours of mucking around that I don't have time for. But hopefully we're going to be able to go out and explore and get some new 1.13 content. But right now we're just fixing a lot of stuff. But thanks for tuning in, folks. My name is Joel Duggan. This is the Citadel. It is a multiplayer server that my friends and I kick around on and do some geeky stuff in Minecraft. I also just started a Let's Play series of the same name. So if you go to youtube.com/JoelDuggan, then you can see the newest episode. It just came out yesterday, which would have been Saturday, July 21st. But there's links to all those things down below. My Twitch channel, there's a bunch of things to my artwork as well as podcasts and things like that. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.